Check if it's mute.
Yeah, I'm not on. Yeah, I'm not on mute.
Okay, good. Just checking because this is the final one.
Yes, I do know that. Yes, conflict by Karl. In this presentation, we will see the overview, my student questions and keywords, the conflict, types of conflict, how conflict happens, and what are the results of conflict. Then we will see my action, my findings from the interview and my survey, my lines of inquiry, and my sources. In the exhibition, I've done a bunch of things, and now I'll share some of them too. My issue is conflict/war. My action is making a fund. The TD theme is sharing the planet. And my central idea is conflict resolution drives harmony around the world. My lines of inquiry are ways of reducing conflict around the world, effects of wars on the world, and the change that's brought about due to peace and harmony. Then there's my key concepts are change, perspective, and responsibility. My student questions are what are the different ways of reducing conflict, and how does war affect people, and how does conflict resolution drive harmony? And my keywords are and their meanings: war is a state armed conflict between different countries or different groups within a country. Peace is commonly used to mean a lack of conflict. Conflict resolution is when a group of people solve a problem or a conflict. And then we have harmony. Harmony is similar to peace, except it's an agreement or an arrangement. Different types of conflict. There are literature conflict, external conflict, and internal conflict. Internal conflict is when a character struggles with their own opposing desires or beliefs. Literature conflict can be person versus person, person versus self, person versus faith, God or luck, person versus nature, person versus society, person versus non-external, or person versus technology. How conflict happens? There are 8 main causes of conflict: conflicting resources, conflicting styles, conflicting perceptions, conflicting goals, conflicting pressures, conflicting roles, and different personal values. Then there's the video there.
Oh, you're recording?
Yes. What are the results of conflict? There are negative results. A conflict can become a war. A conflict can end in a relationship between the two people. Conflict can lead to lawsuits, or the conflict can spread to others people and become worse. Positive effect. Conflict can lead to a compromise that is good for both sides. Conflict can lead to that justice is made, and a conflict between people can lead to reflection and give ideas on how to act next time. Then there's my action. For my exhibition, I've started a fund to donate what comes in to refugees. To raise awareness for the fund, I used the microphone so all people in school can hear. We have my poster. Yeah. Yeah. You guys can read it. And we have my action video. When I talk on the microphone. Then we have my questions and my findings on the interview. And the first question is, what's your name? And it continues with, how old are you? Where are you from? Why did you leave whatever country you are from? How or who did you leave with? What was the biggest challenge when you fled? How's your life before leaving your country? Why did you choose Sweden? What would your advice be to the people in the war? If you moved here because Sweden was developed, why? If not, What else did you do? How was it in your country? You regret your choice of going there. What are ways of preventing conflict between countries? Most people say all of the above. Then it's how do you think a conflict starts? Most people think it's by leaders wanting to show their power to the people. Then there's, are there any positives of a conflict? Most people answer maybe because it can be both usually. What are the negative impacts of a conflict? And most people said people die or it's torture. Then it's how can a war be prevented? Most people think it's best strategy to ask help from the UN or whatever. It's a big group of the country. Then how do you resolve conflict at home? Or workplace? Majority of people think communicating to solve a problem is the best way. Then we have my survey point here. It's not just the ways of reducing effects of wars on the world can be long term or short term. Soldiers experiment different ways. The state conflict includes armies. Effects of wars also includes mass destruction of cities, which ruins the economy for a long time, infrastructure, and public health. Change is brought about due to peace. Definition of peace is lack of conflict. People will start to live normally again, not be scared of hiding. There will be not as much
I
conflict.
hear you a little bit weak. Can you talk a little bit louder?
Yes.
Is that okay? Tack.
Yes, there won't be as much conflict, and there will be a better economy. And after conflict happens, people will feel happy again. Then we have facts about World War II, which I would just read the fourth one because I think it's the funniest. Oh, give him all. I need a charger. Thank you. Yeah. Moving on. Here we have my essay, which I don't really have. I can't see the most things in the book. Yeah. And then we have second side of the essay, and then we have my sources. I used Wikipedia and some other websites. Social problems, I think it's called. Yeah. Yes, and then I'll say thank you. Yeah. Now there's questions lying ahead of us.
Okay, can I start? And I have a lot of questions actually.
Yes.
So I wondered a little bit when you did talk about this fund that you have done.
Yes.
And then I couldn't read about the poster. Can you tell a little bit what was on the poster and where did it come up?
Well, it was just most telling where it was where everything was located, like boxes and everything, and what I was doing.
Okay, but how did you feel when you talked in the big microphone?
Nervous.
Did you feel nervous? Have you been
Yes.
nervous today as well?
A little bit.
A little bit? Huh.
Yes.
But then when you constructed now I move to the survey, huh?
Mm.
When you constructed the survey, what questions did you think of? And most people thought that the conflicts were easy to solve by somehow
Communicating or compromising.
and so on and so on. Do you also believe that?
Well, yeah. I would probably say so.
How many people did you have in the survey?
I think 73.
Oj, that's a big statistical group then.
Yes.
Yes. And then I couldn't hear, I don't know if it was supposed to be to hear the interview, but then can you tell me a little bit the interview? You did an interview with Hasim, yeah?
Yes.
Yes. Can you tell a little bit what he told?
I'm not allowed to take a computer.
I don't quite remember. Yeah, we could maybe play it.
Can we play it?
I'm sure. Yeah, I'll just have to share my screen then. Or yes, actually, I am. Do you see it? Or?
Wait.
Your screen says your mom should be able
I see the screen again, yes.
Okay, good. Yeah, we have. It can't be a low. Yeah, I'll just play it. Do you hear?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, we have the questions at least.
Maybe you can reflect on the question then. So Hasim has moved here from what country?
Syria.
Syria. How long has he been then in Sweden?
I think 10 years. Or no, less, maybe. Yes, 10 years, I think. Or 9, maybe.
And why did he leave from Syria?
Because there was war in Syria.
And then in the interview, you found that there are not so many things to do that you can get out of war. So how did you come to that conclusion? What was it that he said that?
Well, he had a very hard journey here to Sweden.
Do you think that people like to leave their countries now?
Well, it's depending on their situation, I think.
Now I have questions which was not maybe connected to the presentation, and it's about the box. Did you manage to get it into school?
Yes, I did. It's wait. I'll move. If we can move. Do you see? Wait. I'm gonna show the box. This. Yes. Here we'll have it.
Aha, nice. Aha, it looks good.
Someone broke the screen. I can help.
I know.
Are you happy about it?
Well, yes, I am.
Yes.
Yes. Anything else?
Nah, I think that you have made very nice exhibition, and it was very nice to listen to your presentation. Now I don't see you, so maybe it can be a little bit more. Now I see you again. How do you feel now?
Quite good.
I'm super proud of you and the work that you have done, and that you have managed to create a box together with Jonas. And I think that was really, it became so big. And the whole idea about that help box, I think it was very nice. I also think that you have very interesting learnings about conflicts that we can talk about more at home.
Yes.
Nu ser jag det inte igen.
Nu, alert.
Ser du mig?
Jag ser den.
Ja. Ja.
Visste inte aldrig att du... Hur är du vid havet? Jag...
So what will be now? Is the presentation over?
Ja, jag är sist av alla.
Okay. So should we close now then, or?
Jag vet inte om jag får stänga.
Not now. We still have 15 minutes.
Yes, som jag tänkte.
Do you want
Oh.
me to continue with my questions because I had a
Yeah.
much longer list?
Okay, yeah, good.
Can you flip back then to one? Maybe we can go through the slides. Would that be fine? Because I had some more questions.
Yes.
Cool.
Which one do you want to go to?
Yeah, but start from one, then I can go to the next then.
Yes.
Stop.
This can maybe be good.
Next. So then on the questions. So how did you come up with the issue of conflict or / war? How did you come to this?
I was interested in it.
What are conflicts? Are there conflicts going on in the world right now that you know about and follow, or what to say?
Yeah.
Like which one?
Or there isn't directly a war, but in Afghanistan there's terrorists that are going to take it over again since the Americans are going to go home. Since they had, yeah.
Good job, Anya. Come here. High five.
Yeah. And then we have Syria.
The central idea about conflict resolution that drives harmony. Can you tell a little bit more about that?
Thanks, Karl. Good job.
Jag fattar inte frågan direkt.
So conflict resolution drives harmony. What do you mean by that?
Well, if you solve a problem, then there's probably nothing to be angry about or have a conflict over.
Is that valid in between all the conflicts, like between people and the state, country and so on?
Well, almost, or yeah.
Yeah. Can you flip to the next slide?
Yes.
Next one again. Next one again. So here, can you give an example about a conflict of person versus person?
Yes. Example of person versus person. Two people fighting over food. Can be one.
Can be maybe you and your sister fighting.
Yeah, fighting over. I don't know.
Oh. But what is then person versus, let's say, technology? What kind of conflict can that be?
It can be. Well, yeah, it can be how something works, probably. Or like if you mod the laptop because it's sometimes stupid, yeah, that could be something.
Could it be me raging about my computer?
Yeah, it could be.
Could be. Yeah. What then is let's say person versus nature conflict? What can that be?
Well, it can be person versus it can be against the what do you call it? It can be against animals since they're kind of nature. Or that just can be. And yeah, don't really. Yeah, I didn't really get the person versus nature one either. Or
could that be, for example, if something connected to natural disasters? Could that
can be? Yes.
Can be.
Yes.
Okay.
Anything else?
Can you flip again?
Yes.
So then this how conflict happens. Can you tell a little bit more about, for example, what I'm most interested in is the different personal values. What can that be raising conflict?
Well, it's what people or can't see some. Or yeah, there can be perspectives, can be or someone's opinion. It can be those different. Yeah. Anything else?
Do you think religion is such thing that you can fight on?
Yes, you can.
Access to land or things like
Yeah.
this? In your life, let's say your normal life, so not connected to World War II or something, but your normal life, why do you think conflicts happen then?
Because everybody is different.
Aha, that's interesting. And have different perceptions of things, maybe?
Fråga, vad sa du?
And have different perceptions of things, or?
Yes.
Huh? Okay. Interesting. Then flip to the next, maybe. Then we come to the founder. Now this I have seen. Here comes the action. And yeah, the action I would like to have a look at. What did you get many things in your boxes?
Yes, it's full. Or we brought in a second box and it's also full.
Hey, that's nice, huh?
Mm-hmm.
So now I can have a look at the poster properly. Hey, my name is Karl. I'm studying grade 5 from
Säg när du är färdig.
I think it's super nice. What nice poster you made.
Yes.
Very successful also. Okay. And there is when you talk in the microphone.
Yeah, we can't hear it, but you still got the poster, so imagine me talking about it.
Yeah, that was the recording as well. Cool.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh.
Now Alessi is here as well. I see. And then what the interview? Hey, Alessi. And then was the interview with Hasim, yeah?
Yes. Should we move on?
Yeah, we can do. Here was the survey. So where you have asked so many people, 73 people, you said. Can you tell again about these questions? Text is quite small for me. So maybe can you tell a little bit more how people have answered? How did you do the survey? Did you go to the schoolyard or to
No,
I
made it online.
Online survey, okay.
Yes.
And who did you send it to?
Well, I sent it to I think it's communes the schools personnel, and I asked my dad to post them on Facebook.
To post it on Facebook as well. So you checked both in school and outside of school?
Yes.
Cool. And then, wait, sorry, stop there. So most people think is, so then the best that the war you should ask the UN.
Yes.
Think that is the best way?
Yes, I would.
So you did a good job now, okay?
Yeah.
Recording as well.
Yeah, now we have to stop, I think. Yeah.
Really? But Karl, I have a question. A question. Of all the research and interview and the findings that you've been doing and even interview, what was the most interesting finding or something that you never knew before? You know, we were talking about conflicts and wars, but what was something interesting that stood out from your research, or maybe from your question, from when you filled out the survey?
I don't know.
There's a lot that you can choose one.
I don't know. It's Hmm.
Maybe
I have no clue.
that's okay. That's okay, Karl. But what did you enjoy during the exhibition journey? What was
Okay, yeah. Making my model would probably be the funnest thing.
wow. Cool. Cool.
And then I think one very good moment was also when you got Alessia as a mentor. That was a very good day, yeah?
I think I learn a lot from Karl. I learn a lot from Karl as well share, when we shared, and I love the enthusiasm and also this project about collecting things for the refugees. The students are coming in with lots of things. We need to sort them maybe next week, right? All this
Yes.
idea, all these things.
We do.
Yeah.
Oh, now there's a lot of people screaming. Yeah.
Congratulations.
Tack, Karl.
Congratulations, Karl.
I'm super proud of you.
Yeah, all
Yes.
proud.
Yes. Okay. Finally. Okay.
You can go and jump in the lake today.
Yes, I would like to do that now. Okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thanks.